towards your assignment, to be unapologetic about going towards your assignment. And that's not easy to do because, again, to even show up in this space live here, to build something else to add to this platform, I already feel like I'm on social media enough. And you know, I was telling someone, like, if you Google my name, a lot of stuff comes up. And I'm blessed for the platform. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. And it's very vulnerable because there's a lot about me out there. And not, you know, I'm not nowhere near celebrity status, so I'm not trying to boast or brag. I'm just saying there's a lot of parts of me out there, and to add to that in this way is a little scary. It's a little nervous, but I'm going towards my assignment because, as I said in the very first show, I do believe part of my assignment is building out a real show. So it's gonna happen. I don't know how, but I know God's given me vision for it. I know it's gonna happen. So this is part of that, like running towards my assignment. And the question really is, what do you need to do? What is your assignment calling for you in this season, in this moment, right? What do you have to get over? What do you have to get past so you can run towards your assignment? Who do you need to connect? Maybe you need to connect with a personal mastery coach so you can master the parts of yourself that'll help you show up in a way and help you go towards your assignment, right? And so I want to encourage you today that whatever you believe, whatever you feel, whatever resonates with you as your life assignment, to go towards that, even if the initial steps look like things are not complete and things are not all together. Oftentimes people are hindered by, I don't have this in place, I don't have that in place, everything's not together, so I'm going to wait until things are perfect. I'm going to wait until things are the way I want them to be, and then I'll go towards my assignment. Go towards your assignment. I'll start making steps now, even if they're not perfect, even if they're not all shiny and pretty, even if it's rough cut and a rough draft. Go towards your assignment. And here's what I've learned, that when I move in direction of an assignment, when I move in the direction of what I would say is a prophetic call, things somehow come together. Things somehow figure themselves out, and the people show up, and the money shows up, and the team shows up, and the this and the that shows up. And so run towards your assignment. Go towards your assignment. So when the character in the story, if you will, decides, okay, let me go to Nineveh. And again, I'm not trying to be preachy here. I'm trying not to be preachy here, even though that is part of my life assignment, is to minister. When he made up his mind, right, that okay, fine, I'm gonna go where my assignment is calling me. Then all of a sudden, the fish has to burp. The fish has to belch, and and up comes the man, right? And so that can also be metaphor for our lives, how the moment he said he was, okay, fine, I'm going to go towards my assignment, right? Things just begin to happen in his direction. First, the fish has to have this big belch, and he comes out of the fish's belly, and then he's able to move towards his assignment. And so I don't know, what that looks like for you, or what that will look like for you. But I do know this, that the minute we make up our mind, I'm going to go towards my assignment, it's almost as if the fish has a big belch, and the next step happens, and the next step happens, and the next step happens, and the next thing that needs to happen happens. So go towards your assignment today. The way that we wake up and win is to go out towards the direction of our assignment. I'm winning just by being here today, every day, and building out the show, building out the platform. And the question becomes, how are you waking up and winning? How are you moving towards your assignment and letting that be your win? How are you moving towards the thing that's calling you and allowing that to be your win? And so on this Tuesday morning, day 3, episode 3 of our Wake Up and Win morning show, go towards your assignment. Yeah, move in the direction of it, even if it's a small step. Like if you're thinking about writing a book, if the assignment on your life is calling you to write a book, then just go get an empty journal and start writing. Like it's just that simple. And it's hard because it's simple and it's hard. Because again, there are parts of us that are like, well, I've heard so many people say, well, I want to write. Okay, well then start writing. But I don't have a writing coach. You don't need a writing coach. Or I don't have not a writing coach. I don't have a publisher. I don't have a distribution deal. Well, none of those things matter if you don't have anything written down. A publisher and a distribution deal don't matter really if you don't have anything written down. You got to start moving towards your assignment. You got to start writing, right? So whatever that looks like for you, do that, and do that unapologetically. Do that, even as is, even if the cut is rough, it's a rough cut. Do that without hesitation. Do that without listening to all the voices in your head, because a lot of times those voices are misleading and misdirecting, because our brain is wired, hear this, to protect us. The brain is wired to protect us. So anytime we do anything and the brain senses anxiety or worry or fear, the brain instructs us to do the thing that protects us from the fear, if that makes sense. Like if my brain senses I'm afraid of going forward, then my brain will start telling me, don't go forward, don't do it. So we're hindered by that mechanism in our own brains that's wired and geared to protect us, right? But we also know some things I don't need protecting from. I don't need to be protected from my assignment. I don't need to be protected from going forward to do, be, have, and possess the things that are for me to do, be, have, and or possess. So go towards your assignment. And whatever that looks like, start today. Start now. Start with what you have. But go towards your assignment. Don't be like the man in the story in the Bible who ran from his assignment, ended up in the belly of a fish. And again, whether you believe that to be literal or not is fine. It's not about that. It's the metaphor that when we don't run towards our assignment, we usually end up someplace we don't want to be, doing something we don't want to do. But when we run towards our assignment, when we make up the decision to run towards our assignment, it's amazing how things tend to work together. And all of a sudden, the fish will need to belch. And you're able to go forward. So whatever your belch looks like today, I pray that you begin to go towards your assignment and win. The win is you going towards your assignment. The win is you going towards your assignment and being fully committed and fully faithful to that. All right. So listen, y'all, thank you for joining us for the Wake Up and Win Morning Show. Listen, merch. Okay, you know what? I was told, okay, I'm going to stop saying the word merch, because I was told that merch is not a line, it's not apparel. So Wake Up and Win apparel, not merch. Because merch is like for like a concert. Merch is for like something, like short-lived. This is actually an apparel line. We actually have sweatsuits and t-shirts, and coming soon, summer dresses and all kind of cute stuffs and shorts. So it's actually an apparel line. So you can get your Wake Up and Win apparel. And I'm probably going to do a whole show on that as well. But yeah, go towards your assignment today. Go towards your assignment, and don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. All right, y'all have an amazing day. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at 5:30 live. Peace.